Hello guys, this is Ayush over here again, and today is 16th of March and my last video was probably on 7th of March. So it's been another week and what should I tell you? I mean, there isn't much work to be shared about this week, but it's still like we are in the verification phase of whatever work we did. I mean, the work which we performed, I would say, the work which we did was quite a lengthy one and a new one for us. So there have been a lot of errors, even in the manual calculation, even in the software which I mentioned in the last video. So we are just trying to like cut off the errors and come up with the solutions for that. So the week's been the week's been utilized for the whole like correcting thing. And also one thing I'd like to like share that our review for the month of February will just include the gantry girder design, not the one of industrial shed which I also mentioned. So we have decided not to keep the industrial shed in this one because as after completing all the manual calculation and even the STAT Pro 1, we went to our HOD in the company and showed him our design. So he was quite impressed because we did the whole thing, and we referred the book by Subramanian. So we even showed him the example in the book. But I mean, he has a lot of experience in designing and all, and he even told like small mistakes and the places which weren't like really possible at site. I mean, if you are designing an industrial shed, you must think of the connections as well. I mean, it's not just that you do the design in the software and like paper, but finally it has to be put on like at site. It has to be like set up at site. And if it is feasible to set it up at site or not, that is a main concern. So he told us various points for that. I mean, if the connection should be aligned like this or not, or what, I mean, alternative connections we could use for that. So it was really enlightening, and we thought that wow, we didn't even think of these things. So we aren't really like I would say we aren't really confident about industrial shed right now. We want to present our industrial shed like we know each and like even small bit of industrial shed. So that's why we decided to shift the industrial shed, the whole design, to the month of March. And as per the fact like we have done the Gantiga design, so we'll show it for the month of February. And in the Gantiga design, we have like performed various sections for this. Like we haven't really finalized one section. We have three sections which could be like used for the gantry girder. And I mean that's quite enough. I mean you have three designs, even though you are putting only one in your PAR report. So we could explain a lot about the gantry girder. So our main focus would be to know more about the gantry girder and to do some more literature review on the gantry girder right now. And that is what we would be presenting. But still, I would say we don't have any solid work for the month of February because we did the Excel, which wasn't really like uh, quite innovative or quite, you know, challenging. All the Excel which we did was easy. I mean, you just have to put the formulas and all and all. So if like a guy in sixth semester would do the Excel, it would be like a good thing. But in your last semester, you're doing these simple Excel, so it isn't that presentable. So we aren't really focusing much on the Excel part as well, but we'll include it in the presentation as well as PER because we need the content, right? So that is, I think, that is the most gist of this week. And also, yeah, we have to write the PAR and prepare the presentation. So, 2 to 3 days been like utilized for the same for preparing the presentation and PAR. And I mean, everyone at the company is quite busy because I think there's been a change in the deadline for completion of project, and that is why I like everyone is fully packed. I mean, they are busy the whole day, so That's why, I mean, it's like hectic work over there. And we are like we have been like given some, I would say, like we aren't really given much work over here because everyone's so busy that I mean, there's no one to verify our work. So there aren't much tasks given to us, but still, I mean, I told you about the column one, I guess. So we were designing a column, or like say compression member for axial bending as per the Russian standards. So we designed that manually, as well as we prepared an Excel sheet for the same. And I mean, yeah, it's still, I mean, it's completed, but there are some, like, I would say, problems, or I would say that there are some points where we don't know which code to refer. So we have kept it aside, and we are waiting for like our senior engineer to like verify the Excel sheet and tell us what to do. So as I told earlier, everyone's so busy that they didn't have much time. So yeah, that is it. So this is all for the week. I mean, this could be like the shortest video for like a week review. So that's it. Thank you.